So what's going on YouTube? Hopefully everybody's having a really good day. This is Mind Smoke, and today we have something a little bit different for you. Today we will be basically judging a cannabis cup. It's the 2025 cannabis cup brought to you by Mr. Nice Guy. You know, basically like a grow store that we have here in New England. We got picked to be a judge, so that's really cool. Shout out to Mr. Nice Guys and everybody over there. Definitely appreciate you guys thinking about us and thinking that, you know, we are good enough to be judging this cup. I guess from what I understand, the entries, you know, from the entries and stuff like that, there's maybe we have about maybe 4 to 7, you know, maybe like 4 to 7 samples. Well, you know, we'll figure it out. I barely looked into it. I barely looked into the box because, you know, I just have been running around like crazy. So, you know, I barely looked into the box because, you know, we've been running around like crazy. So, a little bit about that. But other than that, man, just so excited, so honored to be picked as a judge for this year's, you know, cup, and really excited, you know what I'm saying? Really excited to break into what Connecticut is doing and seeing who's gonna win. So in my opinion, you know, this is who I think probably has the first, second, and third place here in Connecticut in, you know, in the little area that we live in. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. It's pretty cool right there, guys. So, you know, as you guys can see, it's the 2025 Cannabis Cup. So I guess this was supposed to be, there was a little bit of delay. This was supposed to be done like the last week of December. That's why it's 2025. So, you know, just to clear that up. But as you guys can see, we have the box right here. So we're gonna get into what they sent. Wow. So let's get a look at this. Alright, so here we have the one ticket, you know, to the cannabis cup itself. We have number 37. And these are all samples that we have to try. We have our judge note kit. So this is to, you know, Mr. Nice Guy / Lifestyles 2025 Cannabis Cup official judging scoring. So yeah, you know, this is basically what we're judging on and everything else. So this is kind of cool. You know, we have a couple of them, so that's kind of cool. Lanyard. I got this. Whew. And then if any of y'all are wondering, there you go. If your guys are in Connecticut, definitely would suggest checking this place out if you guys want to. You know, got some stickers, nice slaps. You know. Wow, this is kind of cool. Wow, we got the rolling tray. We even got a shirt in here. That's so cool. Man, this is pretty cool. First off, I wanted to show this off. This is really cool. Look at this shirt. Look at this cup shirt. It's pretty cool. You know, it has all the sponsors. You know, gold sponsors, silver sponsors, swag sponsors, you know, indoor, outdoor, auto flowers, CT breeders. Let's fucking go. Well, CT breeder cut. Yeah, let's do this. So just finished that first sample, and let me tell you, people from Connecticut definitely can grow. The only you know, drawback is, I guess, like the I don't know how you would say it, like the amount of high, you know what I'm saying, you get when you smoke. You know, I've only done one sample so far, but the sample that I did do was like kind of like, you know, it was good. It was, don't get me wrong, it was good. The taste literally came through so well, and the smoothness in the smoke, it was like a harsh back end one time, you know what I'm saying? One cough, and then I was like, oh my god, that stuff was good. So the back end, I would say, you know, that was the little bit of you know, one cough, that was it. But other than that, there was a GMO funk that really came through, if that makes sense. Like, oh man, you could definitely tell it was a GMO cross, which is personally one of my favorites. So, you know, I had to give it a fucking, you know, probably an 8 for the taste, you know what I'm saying? But you know, the high, that's where I'm really, you know, not happy with the results. So hopefully we get better samples, you know, as we go along. Hopefully the samples get better. So but not knocking that first sample. That first sample was, you know, really good. So shout out to whoever fucking grew that. Definitely did a good job. Yeah, so let's see what else we can get, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what else this competition has to offer. So yeah, let's do this.